All right. All right. Um, I think that's all right for now. Let me actually test my microphone since I did change some settings yesterday. I think that's all right, right? Okay, I think that's the good volume, but I could be wrong. Okay, I think that's all right. I think that's good. Mm, okay, here we go. I think I'm ready. Uh, since I think, what should I do? Should I continue? I think I'm good for doing side quests right now. And I
Wise
would think.
choice.
Oh, that's right. I left my health bar in order to eat a little more in stores. All right. Actually, a bit thirsty as well.
Really, guys?
There we go. There's an eatery place right here. We can stop by in here. Pretty sure I'm missing a couple of dishes. Well, dang. I guess I'm now back to full health.
Back to
Unless
it.
I get a couple of few extra SP. I feel like I'm missing a twig to get some twigs. Okay. There's also a side quest. Let's do this. Oh, it's you. Oh, hey, Skumo. What brings you out into the real world? There's something that piqued my curiosity. Who could possibly be curious about that? The search engine couldn't tell you. Oh, I picked up on this electromagnetic wave with a weird frequency. It's not normal radios or taxis or anything. An electromagnetic wave? So let me explain it. I was bored anyway, so I figured I'd come check it out. You gotta be the only guy who would leave his house to check out an electromagnetic wave. A block number. Is this the bomber again? I don't have my phone. Should I answer it? I don't have my phone. I'm gonna have to pause and Google. Who are you? Shall we get straight to it, Yagami-san? Unless I can figure it out.
Hey,
How many times do we need to go through this? You have a grudge against me or something? A grudge? You're the one who started this, Yagami-san. You disarmed my firstborn, remember? It would have gone off without a hitch, but you just had to go and play hero. Get out of your dang mind. Shut up. No more talk. Let's do this. There's a new bomb in Kamurocho, just one. Stop it if you can. Your hint is, the pigeon coos among the cherry blossoms. I don't know. It gets more and more cryptic. What does this even mean?
Yagamishi.
You seem kind of tense, Yagamishi. Who were you talking to? Sorry, Kumo. I don't have time to explain. See you later. I wasn't asking but because I was curious, because that electromagnetic wave I was tracking just spiked.
Huh?
Could be a coincidence, but I think you're up to something, Yagamishi. Listen, Tsukumo. Somewhere in Kamurocho there's a bomb set to blow in the next 5 minutes.
Huh?
A bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that explosion a little while back? The clumper keeps calling me. Now it all makes sense.
Naturally.
Fascinating. This electromagnetic wave is probably your bomb. Seriously? Can you use that signal to track where he is? Easy peasy. You should still probably go stop it, though.
Yagamishi.
But speaking of magnets, you're a real magnet for trouble, Yagamishi. Quiet you. The crazy stuff has been finding me anyway. Make it happen. Kumo. Alright, well, if Kumo handles that, I need to go figure out this pigeon cooing in the cherry blossoms. Would it be in the rooftop? I don't know. Hills? Camarucho Hills? I'm gonna have to Google it because I cannot. What cherry blossoms? Alright. Third bomb is actually in the complete opposite direction that I thought it was in. Let's go over there. Actually, let me check my settings for my filters. Did they change in any way? No, those still seem to be okay. Alright. Okay. Actually around here, I believe. Let's just go over there. And I think the timer keeps on running even though you get into a fight, so that's something else. Yep. Here we go.
You asked for it. Let's go.
Oh, someone got me from behind.
What a waste.
These guys over here having the time of their lives don't even know a bomb is about to set off. Wonder what would happen. I wonder if the smoking invokes a cutscene. Was this a shortcut? I don't know. Another pebble. No twigs though. Okay, I think I should be close. Oh, it is here. The pigeon coos among the cherry blossoms. It had to be this popo on Pink Street, right? Where's the bomb? There, I found it. Just gotta rip the corn like last time. Why not make string do different thing for a different bomb? The countdown stopped. Excuse me, sir. What exactly are you doing? Huh? Oh, it's nothing. What are you holding? Is that a bomb? No, wait. This isn't... you're the bomber, aren't you? Please, somebody help. Hey, no. Calm down. I'm a detective, not a bomber. Indeed, this man is not the bomber. Not at all. Kumo, good timing. Did you track the guy down? Do you even doubt it? It's that guy. The electromagnetic waves are coming straight from him. What? Not bad, you two. Quite the detective. You? I'm tired of your games. And the cops are going to want to discuss a few things, so you're coming with me. Let's take another step. You see this? Shoot. What a sight, isn't it? You see, I am the last bomb. What are you trying to pull? What do you gain by blowing yourself up? This town's security is trash and I need to make them see that. What do you mean? Well, this guy was apparently fired from a security firm 3 months ago. Does that answer your question? You're fast, and yes, I'm gonna teach those money-grubbing sons of... Hoot? A lesson they won't forget soon. Don't forget, I gave everything I had to the city. I created a detailed proposal to revamp the entire city's security, and they just laughed at the cost. It's clear these guys won't do anything until something serious happens. You can talk all you want, but I think we both know all you really want is revenge. revenge has nothing to do with it. I'm sacrificing myself to show the people of Cumberland the truth. And with that, bombs away. This side quest is pretty explosive. No, stop. I think not, sir. I'm afraid that won't work. I hacked into your transmitter and changed the frequency. What? You're done. Come quietly. Heck no, I'm not going down without a fight.
Bring it on.
But what if we punch the bomb? I guess we're thrashing this place. I think I said it before, but I'm surprised the ATMs in here don't do anything. He does it too. Okay, so if they have a big health, you can't do that to them. Oh, Bomberman knocked me out. Okay, bringing the fight back in here. Oh, there goes another worker. So she heard the whole thing. We're good. Thank God that's over. Urgh. Are we getting paid though? We go now for breaking news. A man suspected of the bombing incident in Cambridge has finally been apprehended. The suspect, Ryo Asaka, a 34-year-old convenience store employee, was fired from a security firm earlier this year. According to the police, the rejection of Asaka's security proposal was the motive for his actions. Asaka's private residence has been searched, and we are told some explosive devices have been deactivated. Well, it sounds like this is all wrapped up. Ah, you won, Tsukumo. Not at all. That was like something straight out of a video game. Well, you hungry? It's my treat. Nah, no need, Yagami. I've actually got a date with a lady friend of mine. What? Seriously? I fixed an issue she was having with her phone at the net cafe, and she was so grateful we're having dinner. Dang, for real? And you're going dressed like that? He's weird, Yagami. He likes me just the way I am. Even I said I was cute. He even said I was cute. Sakumo living the dream. Wow, are you some kind of lady man in your circle, Sakumo? What can I say? I must be sitting on the F5 key because... What are these lines? Oh, for next time, I'm letting you get blown up. That was nice. Okay. Where are we? Okay. What other side quest I can do? Go to this one. You didn't get paid even though we caught the bomber? Crazy talk. Let's see. I think it's in here. Welcome to the beef zone. Get ready. Ready as always. How's business these days, Kim-san? Well, to be honest, it's a little rough. A lot of customers have gone over to Conrai, our main competitor. Well, Conrai is pretty popular.
Hey!
Can you think of anything that would help us stay competitive? Not sure if I can just make it rain ideas, but I'll try.
Hey.
First up, what is Conrai really known for in the first place? Let's see. It's a high-end restaurant, so it's probably more geared toward entertaining clients or fancy dates. And rather than making a big fancy menu, they stick to a small selection of only the choicest meats on the market. They don't seem to do anything unreputable as a business either. Gotcha.
So,
Was that information helpful at all? Yeah, let me think here. Adding desserts? Why not expand the dessert menu? That way you attract more families with young kids as well as groups of girls. Help give that menu a nice touch. Well, I really know your stuff. You sure you weren't a restaurant manager before? Feels like I've already said that. Will my amateur advice really make a difference in the long run? Guess I'll find out soon enough. Oh, did we actually, was that the right answer? I don't know. I guess I'll help out the local business. Oh, can I not order from here? This is a restaurant, though, right? It sure do be looking like one. No? I guess I'm going to the burger joint. Oh, it's also a smile burger. The teriyaki one looks pretty good. I can't wait forever. There's also quite a bit of side quests. I'm gonna continue the main story. Which I forget what we were doing. I don't remember where we're going to Kyosho. We know that that guy with the big ears
Must we?
is orchestrating a lot of the stuff. Ooh, this bike looks nice. Nice and damaging. Oh, that picked him up. You think that would have broken the glass? Okay, that was easy. Let me head on over and take a look. Oh, I passed it. Oh, another pebble. Oh, we were gonna talk to this guy because he had information.
Tori-san? Oh, I didn't notice you there, Yagami-san.
Don't tell me you're using a phone camera to take pictures for your article.
Resolution on these things is plenty high nowadays. You have a problem?
Not really, no. Just didn't know sensationalist food columns were a thing.
I only report on things that interest me. That's my professional philosophy.
Well, is it gonna take a while? I'm here to talk.
Don't worry, I'll be done soon.
How about now?
All right, I'm done. Thanks for stopping by, Yagami-san.
I wonder why they did it that way.
Kinda strange sharing a bowl of ramen with you. I thought the day would never come.
Can you not?
Relax, Yagami-san.
Are you still working for Kajihira?
I'm not sure I'd go that far. He just calls me in for favors every now and again. Helps to be on good terms with the guy. For my job, you know?
Uh-huh.
It'd be nice to be close with you, too, Yagami-san. I heard you were the one who discovered Shintani-sensei's corpse, after all.
I'm here to talk 89. If that's not what this is about, I'm not sticking around.
All right, all right. But you'll owe me for this.
This is why they didn't want to talk to him. Yeah, I wouldn't like to talk to him either.
Generally, drug development starts with the discovery of a compound that can treat a given disease. That compound becomes the candidate for a drug. They then test its effects on animals, after which the drug heads to clinical trials. Which is a nicer way of saying human experimentation, by the way. As for the process, it can take years, sometimes even longer, to ensure a drug is truly safe for public consumption.
Yeah, it's tough, I get it.
Before now, Alzheimer's drugs have only been able to slow the progress of the disease. None can cure it completely. But Director Kito's 89 proved remarkably effective at doing just that when tested on mice. If it can work on humans as well, maybe we can finally kiss Alzheimer's goodbye. At least, that's what the paper they published a year ago claimed.
Interesting.
Yagami-san. In this country, 1 in 4 people over the age of 80 is affected by dementia. That means for a couple in their 50s, there's a good chance that one of their parents has it. And the odds that one member of that couple will develop it themselves is 50-50. No matter how you look at it, dementia is an inescapable issue. If I ever experienced symptoms myself, I'd go to the doctor straight away. In some cases, they can slow the progress enough that you can even keep working. I guess my point is, dementia is not something to fear. It's a possibility to prepare for. Our biggest enemy is ignorance and apathy. Kinda reminds me of someone.
Yeah, if you say so.
Good. I'd like to give you a rundown of what exactly Alzheimer's is then. You interested?
You do it even like how they just give me one option.
Well, you're gonna, even if I say no, right?
You bet I would. Now let's begin. Out of all the diseases that can cause dementia, Alzheimer's accounts for roughly 70% of cases. It's believed to be brought about by buildup of a protein called amyloid beta in the brain. When that happens, nerve cells start dying off and the brain begins to atrophy.
So to put this in layman's terms, waste buildup kind of shrinks the brain.
That's one way to put it, yes. But even that is just a theory at this point. There's still much to learn about Alzheimer's.
And when your brain shrinks?
Your memory is impaired. Let me explain. There are 3 processes involved in memory: encoding, storage, and retrieval. Alzheimer's impairs the first step, encoding. This makes it near impossible to remember new things. I'll give you an example that stuck with me. When doctors asked a dementia patient the date, they had no problem producing the correct answer. But when asked the year, the patient said 1952. Their mind was stuck decades in the past. You see, dementia not only inhibits new memories, but jumbles the ones you already have as well.
I think I get it.
I think I understand.
Good.
So how exactly does 89 cure Alzheimer's?
According to their research, when they injected 89 into the test mice, it brought about a process known as autophagy.
Which is what?
It's a Greek word that means self-devouring. That's what your body starts to do to its own proteins. In other words, all the amyloid beta built up in the mice's brains began to instantly break down.
Instantly?
Yes, and once it was all gone, their Alzheimer's stopped progressing entirely. The most shocking thing is that even brain cells which had lost function were able to recover. As one researcher put it, it's as though the brain turns on a backup generator. If they can bring about similar effects in humans,
They'll have a cure for Alzheimer's.
that's right. There are millions of patients worldwide, and that number is growing steadily every day. If they actually complete this drug, it could truly change the world as we know it. It's nothing short of a dream drug for both buyers and sellers.
I see, if that's true, it really would be a dream drug, but
If you ask me, it sounds too good to be true.
Excuse me?
I mean, the vice director of the ADDC suspected something fishy was going on with it. But when he started digging around, someone offed him to keep their secrets safe. Made it look like a brawl so nobody'd get suspicious.
What kind of secret are we talking?
Like the drug's effects being falsified.
No, there's no chance of that.
Huh? How do you know?
Since the announcement of 89, countless animal tests have proven successful. It's no fabrication. One test after another, they've proven its viability.
And you're sure?
Yes. I'm of the mind they should push forward faster, even if the paper was a little rough around the edges. After all, dementia drugs are being developed all around the world. It would be a shame if someone beat them to the punch, both for the ADDC and for Japan. Kido-san is far too cautious. This is no time to be testing on animals. They need to move to clinical trials and get this thing out.
By which you mean
Experimenting on humans.
human experimentation.
Oh.
Wait.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing.
What if they
Just-
already have?
Are you absolutely sure there's nothing off about 89?
I guess there is an interesting detail I noticed. Kido-san is listed as the sole author of the 89 research. But in truth, he only put his name on the paper to lend it credibility. The key researcher was someone else entirely. A guy you know too, man by the name of Shono.
So the one I want. It's Shono, huh? So you're saying Shono's the creator of 89?
Seems so. The paper would never have gained such worldwide traction without Kido-san, though. They needed a leading expert to rubber stamp the research and make it seem more official. That kind of thing is pretty common, though. Not really a cause for concern.
Shono, what's your role in all of this?
Who knows? New info has been added to your case file, but we don't need that, right? We don't need it. We're gonna review the case anyway. We got it. Don't you worry. What time is it? 10:48. Been almost half an hour. So I guess we have another half an hour to go.
Yo, welcome back.
Hey there, Yagami-san.
The gang's all here, huh?
How did things go with Hattori-san? Did you learn anything useful?
Yeah, I guess.
Not really. This guy actually. Who's this from? Oh, I thought he was talking about the music. I can't do it now, Kim. Is she gonna start singing or? Hey, Umverse, how are you doing? You haven't missed much. Yesterday all I did was I spent like an hour setting up the mic because it wasn't on my mouth anymore, so I had to reconfigure all the settings as well with putting up the arm. Let me know if I sound off. I did test it for like a half an hour. Yeah, all I did was a side quest yesterday, and right now I went to go talk to the news reporter. Oh, that's nice. That's good. You usually get home a little later. And what was it? Big Ears? AKA Shono. Looks like the people that got their eyes ripped out are actually human experiments for the 89 drug that they're working on. But that's it. I think now I'll just go on to the date. Oh, tomorrow I want to start a new game. Triangle strategy. But before I start streaming, I'm going to stream another game just to make a small little video for some. Right. The story is getting crazy. It's picking up. I guess they're doing it because They want to get the drug out. I don't know. We'll figure it out. What was it? I'm a stream SMT5 to help somebody out with the grinding spot to level up. And then after that, I'll end the stream and start the new game immediately. It should be good. Should be good. Wait a minute. Can I change what I'm wearing? It won't let me. That sucks. Anyway, I can't do the date. Why not? Maybe you have to beat these guys up first? Maybe that's it. If that doesn't fix it, then I guess I'm continuing the main story, but I could have sworn there was a date already. Ah, there's more people over there. I'm getting sandwiched in. Okay. There's the man I've been looking for. So, okay. He's gonna break my health bar again. Gotta grab a weapon for this guy. Okay, another weapon. Run! Oh, no. Yeah, that's what I get for grabbing a weapon. That's my fault. That's our first loss. Dang it. Well, dang. I got beat up for nothing then. How much health did I get back? Ooh, not a lot. You didn't see anything. Nothing happened. I was like, how many times can I get hit before I end up dying?
You asked for it.
And that 2 hits was the answer.
And stay down.
Nani?
All right, let's try this again.
Yagami!
This guy should be easier. A lot easier. Oh, let's grab a brick. Ooh. That would have knocked anyone out. Yeah, that last fight wasn't too kind with me. Oh no, my mode is about to end. Okay, barely finished it. Yeah, I'll live.
Waste.
I think I'm good. You'd think Yagami would put on a bullet vest or something to at least guard against some of the attack.
We're doing this.
Alright, let's grab this. I'm getting a lot of more SP
Really,
after
guys?
fights, which is good. Because I need to get another attack bonus. And a health bar bonus. Okay, time to continue the story since it looks like I can't continue the date. Maybe because we're... I don't know. Okay, continue the story time.
Wait, are you saying there isn't actually anything up with 89?
That's what Hattori said, yeah.
This is the first time I'm hearing about Keto not really being involved, though. It's possible Shono's hiding the truth from even him.
Maybe. But first, one term in particular stuck with me from my chat with Hattori-san.
Which is?
Human experimentation.
Go on.
Apparently, 89 is just about ready to be tested on real human subjects.
Well, that's gross. Side effects include bloating,
Oh, I'm sorry to
blindness,
hear.
and death, right?
Knock it off.
Just started the main story.
Sorry.
Yagami was
What's bothering
talking
you
about
that, Yagami-san?
human
Well,
experimentation.
It's just... I've just been thinking, what if all these murders were secretly experimental trials for 89?
You're serious?
If Shono's the one behind all this,
Oh, and I'm following the Instagram for RGG Studios, which is the people who made this game. It looks like the second game is about somebody asks you to figure out the murder of the suicide of his wife. And the guy on screen right now, Kaito, was boyfriends of the girl 15 years ago. So I wonder what the story's going to be about.
What? You think this guy Shono went out, hired an assassin, and started killing people?
guess it's a bit of a stretch, huh?
Even if these people were test cases, why would Shono have to murder them? This is a dementia drug, not some kind of chemical weapon.
No, but what if it really did have some kind of crazy side effects, though? Like, they didn't want to kill the people, but they ended up dying anyways.
It was perfectly fine when they tested it on mice, though. If it ended up killing someone, then... Wait a sec.
Yeah, wait a sec is right. We're on the same page here.
What if 89 was completely harmless to mice, but lethal when introduced into the human body?
If that was the case, they'd need to perform a ton of experiments to make sure it was fixed. Which is why they killed all those Kyorei guys.
If Shono needed to silence those Yakuza, he might have restored to using them all.
Back it up. If they're testing a drug, wouldn't they want to use it on an actual patient? I mean, it's not like those Kyorei guys all had Alzheimer's or anything.
That's true.
Actually, it says here that they test new drugs on healthy humans as well. They're the control group to make sure the drug is safe.
Yeah, eventually. It wouldn't make any damn sense for him to start on anyone but real patients, though.
But
Just give it a rest. Try taking this seriously for once.
We are taking this seriously.
Says the dumbass kid who keeps spouting tinfoil hat shit about goddamn human experiments.
The only dumbass here is the guy who can't consider all the possible options.
Oh, is that right? Next you're gonna tell me they experiment on old man Waku too. Fucking idiots.
Old
What?
man Waku.
That incident 3 years ago at the ADDC. The guy who died, Wakusan. Didn't he have Alzheimer's?
Hey, I think you're onto
Oh,
something.
that's right. That makes sense.
think about it, Kaito-san.
You're right. You're right.
Waku-san was an Alzheimer's patient at the center. We know for a fact that Okubo didn't kill him, but they never tracked the real murderer down.
What if the motivation for that murder was a human experiment? The first human experiment for 89.
Alright, cool your fucking jets. That happened 3 years ago. AD9 didn't even exist back then.
True, it was only announced last year.
Right, but the
But all
Shono.
the research that went into that paper would have reached way further back.
Right.
Huh? Wait, are we really onto something?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to say for sure, but it's worth looking into at the very least.
So this is related to the case from 3 years ago. Everything is starting to connect.
I have a few more thoughts about this whole human experimentation theory. Mind if we continue?
I wonder why they do that. It's the
Sure.
second time
Let's do
they've
it.
canceled a cutscene to have me go back and talk.
Okay,
Seems fine.
so let's say Shono did experiment on Waku-san. Why would he do that? They normally do a lot more to ensure a drug is safe before it enters clinical trials.
Right?
What was his motive for testing it then?
Let me think. Why would Shono have a broken protocol and experimented on Waku? Oh, also about triangle strategy? Looks like the game is around 40 hours. But if you want to get all the endings, it's around 100 hours. So I don't know if I should do it. I kind of want to do all the endings. Because it also has a secret ending.
Maybe he wanted to try his groundbreaking new drug on a real live human as soon as possible. If it worked, he'd have the cure. And he'd have it without dealing with all the red tape these things go through. It would have saved him years.
That's possible. I guess Shono was surrounded by dementia patients. One little test wouldn't be a big deal, and if it succeeded, his drug would save the world. If it meant curing Alzheimer's sooner, he might have been okay accepting the risk.
But instead of doing what it was meant to do, 89 had a horrible side effect. Death. The more I think
All
about
the
it,
endings?
the
Oof,
more it
I did
feels
that
like
for
this is how it all went
SMT5.
down.
It's starting
That
to make
took a minute.
sense.
But now, even though he knows the risks, he's still experimenting and using the mole to do it.
But I'll try to get all the endings.
I know this is all just a theory, but the pieces all seem to fit together.
But I also want to play Final Fantasy Stranger's Paradise and Elden Ring. Because Stranger's
Going down
Paradise
that path,
comes out
Yagami-san,
this week,
that
I think.
means Okubo really
Or at
was
least in 5
innocent,
days.
Yeah,
In 5 days, I think.
but he murdered his girlfriend right after. I mean, that's why he's on death row.
Quit it, Sugiura. We'll get to that later.
Yeah,
We'll figure out why the girlfriend died. Oh, I gotta go back and talk to them.
So, to summarize our theory so far. It all started 3 years ago when Shono accidentally killed a patient during an AD9 test. But those tests are still ongoing. That's why Hamura had all those Kyorei guys killed.
but wait, how would a guy like Shono get wrapped up with Yakuza and assassins? Your run-of-the-mill researcher wouldn't have the cash or connections for that shit.
But what if someone close to him did?
Someone Shono knows who's got Yakuza ties? The hell could that be?
I'm not smart. I don't think it would be Kido. He's no chairman. It wouldn't be the chairman of the Kahijira group, right? Would it be the minister of the health ministry? He looks sketchy. Didn't make him a sandwich. No, but remember he defended him, saying that they were going out in the courtroom. That was adorable.
The Minister of Health.
No,
Naohisa Kazumi.
I messed up.
You think an active cabinet member is out hooking Shono up with Yakuza? Seriously?
I suppose the minister would have enough power. But I'm not sure he has the motive. Especially not for such a risky move.
Who else do we have then?
Someone who could get Hamura and Shono in touch. Huh.
Dang. I don't know.
Shigeru Kajihira, chairman of the Kajihira
No, it wouldn't be
Group.
him.
I'm not so sure about that, Yagami-san.
Huh?
Think about it. The murdered Kyorei Yakuza are Kajihira's men. Besides, there's no evidence of any connection between him and Shono.
I guess you have a point there.
They're like,
Well, we can rule Kajihira out. Who is Shono's go-between then?
I like how the game is, everyone's like, you're an idiot, Yagami. You have 3 options, you chose both of the wrong ones.
Ryusuke Kido, director of the ADDC.
How was I supposed to know?
Oh, I see what you mean. Kido would have access to ADDC funding. There's even been talk of him having ties to the Yakuza somehow, right?
When? I forgot.
I think you've cracked it, Yagami-san. It had to be Kido.
I don't know if that's really true.
Why?
Think back to the 89 press conference. You remember the look on Kito's face? He was so proud, innocent even. But if he knew about all this human experiment shit, no way he'd look like that.
Kid's got a point.
Then maybe he was only told about the experiments after the conference took place. That would still make sense, right? First, Shono gets Kito to sign off on the 89 paper and publicly gives him all
It's
the
that
credit.
terrible memory I have.
Thrilled about the possibilities, Kito proudly presents the research at that press
I
conference.
forgot where I left off.
There's no turning back
Every
after
time I
that,
start
even
stream.
if he found out about the experiments. That's probably how Shono got Kito on his side. He then used Kito's funding and connections to bring in Hamura and the Mole.
Wow, is Shono the
Feels like all
mastermind?
the pieces are falling into place.
That means Kito's not actually the one in charge.
Right. Shono is behind everything.
Wow. Shono's gonna take his shirt off and gonna be the final
Let's
boss.
say you're right. When did Shono start using this guy? When was the mole's first murder?
The first time Shono actually used an assassin would have to be. Oh no. The eyes weren't. Maybe you need to. Maybe I do need to take 89. Because this memory is not good. I don't think it's Waku. Because the eyes weren't gouged out. I think it had to be 6 months ago when Hashiki died. Because that's the first time the eyes were pulled out.
Probably Hashiki's death 6 months ago.
And why do you say that?
Hashiki inching closer to the truth about 89 was a serious problem for Shono.
3 years ago?
As
No.
we know,
See, I think I was
Shono
right.
was in a taxi at the time of the beating.
Somebody would have
Even
already called
someone
me
else
out.
Must have been responsible
like, no.
for Hashiki's death.
You idiot.
The man in the black raincoat. He's the Mole?
Yeah.
Maybe
Only
I
the
should have just
best of
chose
the
it to
best
see what the wrong
assassins would
options
have
were.
the skill to do what they did to Hashiki.
Can't
But
argue
how are
with
you
that.
supposed to know?
Who knows how close Hashiki was
It's
to
like when you
finding
try to
out
go
about
the wrong
human
way in the dungeons
experimentation
to
before he
investigate
died.
everything, but you end up going the
Yeah,
right way.
And if he had,
And continuing
that would
the
have
main
been
story?
end of the line for Shono.
Just like that.
Seems like a plausible motive to me.
So what, everything just makes sense? I don't know.
Right? It's like a 50-50 chance. It could have been 30 years ago, but I don't know. Maybe they gave the drug to the guy and he became crazy.
If you have something to say it.
Oh,
I mean,
or maybe they experimented on the nurse. I don't know.
this is still just
Because
a
she
theory,
worked at the
right?
hospital.
It all sounds almost too convenient.
What do you mean?
If Shono killed Waku-san at the ADDC 3 years ago,
Right?
then Okubo, the primary suspect in the case, would be totally in the clear.
Yep. Already proved that in court, remember?
But Okubo, he killed his girlfriend right after. He stabbed her over and over. Even set the place on
Oh,
fire.
she was stabbed several
Drinking
times.
booze too, even though he was supposed to be dry. Defend him all you want. The guy's a murderer. That's why the whole thing was such a big deal. Everyone realized the court made a mistake. It took the death of an innocent girl for them to realize that Okubo probably did it after all. Yet here you are, claiming the court got it right. Claiming Okubo's innocent.
Wow, Pretty
But you
Boy's
just don't wanna
calling
feel
me out.
responsible for Emi Terasawa's death. That's it, isn't it?
Enough, Sugiura. You're way out of line.
You're right,
You
he's
know
way
shit.
out of line.
Look, I know I get swept up in my emotions pretty easily sometimes. All the same, I'm trying to be fair here.
Are you?
So if we want to treat Yagami-san's theory like it's the truth, then we'll have to figure out whether or not Okubo is innocent. If he actually killed Waku-san.
And how are you suggesting?
We're getting to the
that?
truth. We go ask Okubo himself,
Simple. We just go to Okubo and ask if he did it.
right?
You want to talk to him face to face? Meeting with a death row inmate isn't that easy.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna be like,
Lawyer
now we
you should have no
fight, pretty
problem
boy.
setting that up, right?
Junpei Okubo's still in jail. I could meet him, but
He can't stand me, though. From day one, Okubo insisted he was innocent, that he didn't kill Emi. But I abandoned him. Told him he'd be better off just giving up.
Fine. But that's a pretty weak excuse for not going to talk to him now. If you really want to pursue this case, you don't have a choice, Yagami-san.
Well,
Hoshino-kun,
Yes?
let's go talk to Okubo. Think you can arrange that for me?
I can try. Let me get in touch with the prison.
Thanks. I'll be at Genda's if you want to find me. Looking over the old case files.
All right.
I kind of want to end stream since it's been an hour. But I also want to make it to the prison part. So, who's this from? Oh, no problem. I kind of want to see the prison section. Yeah, teach pretty boy a lesson. I don't think they let me fight him. Nope, nope. Can't initiate combat. So I'm gonna see if I can hurry up. Because I really want to see the conversation that in the prison. I can take two. Is it worth taking the taxi? I don't know. Yeah, and the date is gone. I guess maybe the date runs on the time limit? Okay. Unless the Genda Sensei thing is another side quest, then I'm kind of, it's gonna be way too late to stream. Well, let's just hope. Oh, I finished the bomber side story. Turns out the bomber was someone from a convenience store, and the guy at the net cafe disarmed the bomb before arriving and saved the day. Oh, and the guy at the net cafe has a date with the girl, and he says he had his way with the ladies in his group. Had to be there. Oh, there goes best girl.
Oh,
There goes
Yagami.
best girl.
You need something?
Mind if I look over a case file? The ADDC one from 3 years ago. I'm seeing Okubo soon.
Huh? What do you mean you're seeing Okubo?
Hold on. I'll go pull the documents up.
Thanks, Sari-san.
See the way she's helping us out immediately without asking? Ooh, tea.
How's it going, Yagami-san?
Oh, not bad. What do you have there?
The files for Emi Terasawa's case.
He did have a
thought they might
date.
be useful
Because we
to you.
asked him, hey, want us to
Well-
grab lunch since you helped me out? And he's like, no, I got a
Yagami-san,
date.
I think you should look them over if you're going to talk to Okubo. If you really don't need them, just leave them here. I'll put everything back later.
Why am I not going to read it? Then he said his butt was like the
Emi
F5 key
Terasawa,
on a keyboard.
26 years old at time of death.
So he was saying his butt was
December
fresh.
2nd, 2015.
Because you refresh
about
with that
11
key.
PM. Her body is found on the second floor of a burnt-out apartment building. 15 stab wounds to the chest.
15
Presumably
stab
inflicted while
wounds.
she was still alive. Cause of death? Blood loss. No ash in her lungs, so she didn't inhale any smoke. Emi died before the fire started. Shinpei Okubo, the victim's boyfriend and roommate, was found at the scene and arrested. Murder weapon is thought to be a kitchen knife. It was covered in Okubo's prints. Okubo was wasted out of his mind when firefighters arrived at the apartment.
Okubo-san is not a violent person. And he hasn't even had a drink in over 6 years. Not a single drop since the incident.
But Okubo claims he doesn't remember ever drinking, that he woke up surrounded by flames. He's pleaded innocence from day one.
Yagami. Do you really have to do this? Go see Okubo, I mean.
Yeah, looks like I do.
But why?
What do you mean it's not a
I
side?
need to know if
what,
he was
what
really
isn't
innocent.
what isn't a side
If
quest?
he killed Waku-san 3 years ago, I'm going to
The
find
bomber
truth,
man?
Kenta-sensei.
It was a side quest.
What? In just one little prison chat?
It had the case file icon.
Well, either way, I never felt like I closed the book on this. I should have done this years ago. I mean, yeah, I defended him in court. But we didn't have anything definitive to prove his innocence. The only thing the ruling said was that they couldn't conclusively prove his guilt. Meaning for the public at large, he as good as did it. Okubo got laid off from his job and had his personal details smeared all over the internet.
Yeah.
The guy barely
Oh
even
no,
went
yeah,
outside.
this part isn't a side
Couldn't
quest.
sleep at night without his pills. But I didn't ask him about any of that. Didn't really care either.
If it has a little flag, it's
Till one day,
100% main story.
Okubo gave up his
A red
years of
flag.
sobriety, started drinking, stabbed his girlfriend to death.
And what? You think that's your fault?
Why did Shinpei Okubo kill Emi Terasawa? If it's anyone's fault.
I helped set a murderer loose on the world. In other words, Emmy died because of me.
I'm not gonna let you do this to yourself. Do you remember your dad's last case? Must have been almost 20 years ago.
Oh, was his father a
Do
lawyer?
you, Yagami?
Yeah. No way I could forget.
The defendant in that case raped and murdered a 15-year-old girl. At least that's what they said he did. Everyone in the damn country thought that guy deserved to get executed. No thoughts of innocence, except from your dad. You know how it all went down after that. He gave the prosecution what for. Your dad never compromised his ideals, no matter what. He said a lawyer's job isn't discovering the truth, or even knowing it. It's proving the prosecution doesn't have enough evidence to convict. Do you understand? That's how he saw the defense's role. It takes some real guts to say that. That's why you looked up to him. And you would have never become an attorney without his influence.
In the beginning, sure I did. But you know, a lot happened afterward, with my dad, and with me too.
Yeah.
It's possible the defendant actually was guilty. Raped the girl, killed her in cold blood. He disappeared almost immediately after the trial. So, all of the hatred, all of the anger people felt was thrown onto my dad. Not long after, he and my mom were killed by the victim's father.
Even so, I don't think your old man did anything wrong. Our job's showing that the prosecution doesn't have enough evidence, not finding the truth. And when you defended Okubo the first time around, that's exactly what you did. Listen to me, Yagami. You didn't do anything wrong.
Sure, I get what you're saying. But a girl
Oh,
burned
the
to death
music.
because I was good at my job. Ever think about how that feels?
What?
It's easy to sit back and tell me I did nothing wrong, but put yourself in my shoes. Could you say you did the right thing?
That's enough! How long are you gonna let this dominate your life?
For as long as I live.
Oh,
Yagami speaking.
Hey, it's Hoshino. I've arranged our chat with Okubo. Meet me at the taxi stand on West Shichifuku Street. I'm on my way there now.
okay, let's go
Got
to
it.
the prison place real
Thanks.
quick and do that skit, and then maybe we'll call it a night. who knows how long that'll take.
I appreciate the concern.
I've said all I wanted to say. It's fine. I half knew you weren't gonna listen anyway.
Genda-sensei,
Hmm?
you and I both saw what happens when you don't pursue the truth. I can't let that go. I won't.
Okay. Okay, that was a lot. That was a lot. But let me say, because it's been a while, let's continue. I would normally end it right now,
Over here, Yagami-san.
but I want to know.
We're finally.
Okay. Okie dokie.
どちらまで行かれそれでは
Oh, he still has long hair. You'd think they would have cut it all out. Shaved his head. Oh, he doesn't look good. Almost make a grown man cry. You're right.
Yagami-sensei.
Yeah. It's been a while.
I apologize. I've been alone all this time. Talking is...
Don't worry. We're not in a rush here.
Aww.
You look so different.
Yeah. I haven't been back in the courtroom since the last day of our case.
Meaning you're not a lawyer?
Not quite. I'm a detective. In Kamurocho. Pays the bills, you know.
And that's all my fault?
Hey. Sorry. This isn't what I came here to talk about today. 3 years ago, at the ADDC. Did you actually murder Waku-san or not?
What? Yagami, I don't understand. You know I'm innocent. I didn't murder Waku-san. Or Emi-chan. Why won't you listen to me? I told you time and time again, I didn't kill anyone! Why won't people just believe me?
Ooh. Ooh.
The prosecution had more than enough evidence to convict you for Emi's murder. It was an open and shut case. There was nothing we could do.
Of course not. How am I gonna win when my own lawyer doesn't believe I'm innocent? Don't think I couldn't tell. Every time you went up there and tried to clear my name, you looked like you were gonna puke.
So, Okubo-san, you really didn't do it either time?
That's what I've been saying all along.
Oh, you're right. He is the voice actor of Sasuke.
My name is Hoshino from the Genda Law Office.
I keep on
If
forgetting.
you don't mind, we have a theory about the ADDC incident you were on trial for.
I do mind. It doesn't have anything to do with me.
But don't you want to know who really killed Waku-san?
It was an ADDC researcher by the name of Yoji Shono.
I remember him. But you're saying he did it? Why, though?
Here, let me explain. Waku-san's death was an 89-related accident. That's our theory, at least. The drug must have killed him on the spot. Shono panicked, searching for a place to hide the body.
Which led him to my truck, huh?
Yeah. It must have been the only option he could think of. Things may have turned out differently had you actually reported finding Waku-san's body. But as we both know, that's not what happened.
Maybe the police would have actually suspected Shono instead.
So all this was because I buried the body?
It was a better stroke of luck than Shono could have ever asked for. After all, the cops never even suspected him.
God damn it! I don't know what the hell I was thinking back then. It all happened so fast. I opened the truck, and the body was there. Naturally, I panicked. The police never would have believed I didn't kill the guy. Of course not. Why would they? I already had a criminal record, too. I was a fool.
Okubo. So you really were innocent after all, huh?
Do you even need to ask?
I guess not. Thank you.
Yagami-san?
Yagami-sensei! What about Emmy? Aren't you gonna ask me about her? I told you before I never would have killed her!
I want to believe you. I really do. But I already did everything I could. I searched non-stop for some kind of hint. But a guy can only spend so long poring over burnt scraps of evidence. After 3 years, I'm not holding out much hope.
So... guess the real killer is still out there. Just biding his time, waiting for my execution.
You missed
How are
it
you and I
last
gonna
last
face
night.
Emmy in
There's
the
a side
afterlife?
quest.
Come on, man! Tell me how!
There was a side quest where you found a ninja, and at the end of each sentence, he would be like, "Believe it." But I haven't seen him
Yagami-san.
after that.
What's up?
I think I'm gonna head back to Genda's. What are you up to tonight?
Not sure yet. I think maybe I'll swing by Tender. I could use a drink.
Yagami-san.
I'll be alright. Later, Hoshino-kun.
Oh no, the screen went bad. I don't know why it does that. Looks fine on Streamlabs, but on the Twitches, it sort of just collapses. Okay, that wasn't too long. I guess I'll make it to the entrance of Tender and call it a night. If that is fine by you, I'll be continuing you. I wish to continue the game. It's getting so good, but I want to start. Right, I feel so bad for him because he was in jail now for 3 years on death row, and like he said, he hasn't talked to anybody in years. Oh no, I was gonna save at the entrance. I guess we're continuing.
So, I hear you're defending Ayube.
Kuroiwa.
I had to come congratulate you myself on your triumphant return to the courtroom.
I'm not gonna be the one defending him. Just helping with the investigation.
Wasn't Shintani-sensei your mentor? You're helping to free the man who murdered him. Are you confused or just desperate for a few scraps off the table? But it wouldn't be the first murder you've set loose in our city.
Yeah, I hope he gets released by the end of the game.
Ayube didn't kill Shintani.
His gun begs to differ. The rifling matches the marks on the bullet.
Yeah, that's how the real killer framed him for it. If you seriously can't see that, then I'm not the confused one here.
Say what you will.
He came here just to say that? Yagami was like, now I don't feel like drinking anymore. Should have just gone to bed. Who is that?
Hello? You need something?
Oh, my health isn't looking too good.
More or less.
Another pretty boy. With a cane sword.
Doesn't look like you're here to talk.
That's right. Your little detective game's over, Yagami.
Wait, is that... Yagami-san!
Hoshino-kun, stay back!
Huh?
This guy's dangerous.
I can see that.
I don't think he would be the mole. He would be dual wielding swords.
Die, Yagami!
Is this a boss fight? This feels like a boss fight. Mysterious assailant? I need a med kit. I need a med kit now. I need all the drugs. Where are they at? Ah, I just got my health back too. And my EX boost isn't up. Okay, time to heal up a bit. He could be the mole. Why would he... would the mole just attack us? He could be. Shono could have been like, this guy's getting too close. Take care of him. Oh no, get up. Okay, he's in his last health bar. Ah, it's out. I should have held it in a bit more. Ah, that didn't work out. I tried to grab him instead. Oh, you can't grab him. You cannot grab him. Ooh, he almost hit me with that. Oh, you're right. It could be the mole. There could be various moles. Or the mole's friend.
Damn it.
We're gonna let him run away? No way.
Yagami-san, are you okay?
I'm fine. But that guy wasn't messing around.
What do you mean?
He would have killed me for sure if I'd let him.
Maybe one of Hamura's men?
No, he would have sent it. He would have sent him after us a long time ago.
How'd your chat with Okubo go?
Listen, someone just tried to murder me.
Oh, I guess.
Probably sent by Hamura.
What?
Watch your back, Kaito-san. Where are you now?
Right by the office. Got Sugiura with me, too.
Don't go back there. Not now.
All right. I got a place.
Oh yeah?
KJ Art, the Kyorei HQ. Hamura ain't gonna touch us there.
Wait, you're gonna go there after we beat the crap out of Shioya and his whole crew in that club?
That's right.
You think they'll just let us hang out?
Of course I do. We've got Kajihiro on our side. We'll go on ahead. Get your ass over there quick, yeah?
Sounds like we're meeting at KJ Art.
I heard.
Well, let's go.
Guess I'll stop over there. Oh, I gotta... Ooh. I kind of need another health pack. Medkit. Because my health ain't looking too good. Oh no! My stream just crashed. Hopefully not Streamlabs. Okay, everything looks fine. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here before I get too close. And call it a night. Thank you, Unverse, for sticking by. I will, unless it's another. Yeah, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop before I get there. Oh I'll stream SMT5 for maybe 10-ish minutes. End the stream. Start the actual stream at around 12-ish. Midnight. And then play Triangle Strategy for a couple of hours. Maybe get done with chapter 1. And then continue Judgment again Saturday and the rest of the week. Next Friday, I'm not sure if I'll get on. I'm not getting on next Monday. I'm not sure about Friday. I'm not sure when I'll get home around next Friday. But until then, thanks for stopping by. The story is getting a lot more interesting. The pieces are fitting in. And I hope we figure out what happens later. We're in chapter 9. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We still have 5 chapters left. So until then, good night.